Hi everybody, my name is Ulrich Peiser. I'm the founder of GuitarIngenuity.com, and today I'm going to show you how to remove strings from your guitar. And there are several different methods. It also depends on the type of guitar you have, but the general approach, I would say, is pretty much always the same, at least the one I use. Now, before we start, I know that when you, for example, look online or read several books, some people try to put emphasis on the fact that you have to basically go by a certain order as you remove the strings. So they say, okay, you have to start with the low E string, and then you have to start with the, and then move on to the high E string, and then go and remove the A string, and so forth. I never pay any attention to that, to be perfectly honest with you, and in my 25 years of playing or so, I never paid attention to that, and I just take the strings off. Now what I do is, before I remove a string, I lower it completely. So the first step as I remove a set of strings on my guitar is I lower all strings, because obviously I want to get the tension out, because that makes it easier to remove the string. So I just go string by string here, lower it, and when I'm done with that, I personally use a tool to get them removed. Some people don't like using tools when they remove strings on their guitar. I am not that sophisticated, so I use a good old wire clipper or wrench that has a wire clipper built in, if you will, and then I just cut the strings. That's easy, that's fast, and it has been working for me. So what I do is I just I want to make sure that I obviously don't damage my instrument, but then I just clip these strings, and that's it. So you see, I just clipped my low E string, and then I move on to the next string, which is the A string, and so forth. And it looks a little messy, but don't worry, in a second we'll be fine. I just go string by string, clip them all. Again, you got to be careful that you don't damage your instrument. Alright, as you can see, I clipped all the strings. It looks a little bit messy, but now I'm actually going to take them off completely. And what I do is, again, I don't use any particular order. I just grab one of the strings and pull it a little bit. Here it's my low E string, and then I use my tool and basically grab the other end of the string and give it a little bit of a push to push it through the hole here. I hope you can see that. And then I grab the other side and just pull it all the way through. Hope that's gonna work here. Yep. And then it comes off. And then I just move on to the next string, use the exact same approach, push that one end a little bit, and then I would move on to the next string, which here is the B string, and I'm trying to unwind it a little bit by just moving it around. And then usually it almost comes off by itself, but if not, that's when I have my tool. The reason why I use the tool and not my finger is I poked myself so many times here at the end of the string, and I don't want to do that anymore. So I use that tool. I just grab the string anywhere and just pull it a little bit, and then it comes off. And so forth. So you basically continue that whole process until you have all the strings removed, and you see it's very quick. You got to be careful with your eyes actually, because as they swing around all over the place, you got to be careful that you don't hurt yourself. Now you just continue until you have all the strings removed, and then I show you what to do down here, okay? Alright, I'm back. So you see I removed all the strings up here by the head, and now we're moving down to the bridge, and it depends on the mechanism of your guitar. This guitar, it's a Takamine Japanese guitar. I have these plugs, or I don't even know what you call them, but I think they work like plugs. So all I got to do is pull them out gently, and that will take my strings out. So I'm starting with this one here. I'm just going to pull it out, and then I can remove the string. And I'm just going to move on to the next one. Again, pull it out gently. Take the string out, and so forth. You see, it's not rocket science. That's how it works. And again, it really depends on what type of guitar you have. Other guitars don't have these plugs. They have some sort of mechanism here that allows you just to kind of, with a little bit of a turn, to remove the string. It really depends on the guitar, but I think you get the point. So that's the way I do it. And yeah, I just wanted to show you how it works here on my guitar. This one is a little bit more sophisticated, and that's basically it. This is how you remove strings on your guitar. I hope it was helpful. Thank you.